Welcome everybody to look at a limited edition Radiance films release, and it is 1977's Iphigenia. So this is directed by Milias Kakagiannis. Sorry, I'm always going to butcher these kind of names. But it is a Greek tragedy. Clocks in at 129 minutes long. The only person I've seen anything from before is Irene Papas, who was in the likes of The Guns of Navarone, Don't Torture a Duckling, and We Still Kill the Old Way. The last of those being also a Radiance Films release in the past. So after mistakenly slaying a sacred deer, Agamemnon is ordered to atone for his sin by the gods. In order for them to guarantee safe passage for his armies to Troy, he must make the ultimate sacrifice, the death of his beloved daughter, Iphigenia. Torn between family and country, he attempts to keep the details of the impossible ultimatum from his wife. I'm probably going to butcher this as well, Clytemnestra, choosing to deceive her while he wrestles with the implications of his decision, while those around him wait tensely for his answer. So, yeah, basically, his troops are on the shore waiting for the ability to sail towards Troy, but there's no wind. So they are currently sat there waiting day after day after day. They're running out of food. So Agamemnon basically says, let's go out into the countryside and kill whatever animals we can find. Firstly, they kill a bunch of farm animals, chickens and such. And then one of his men accidentally kills his sacred deer, which has these golden antlers and such. So, yeah. Oh, and although this could definitely have benefited from slightly better pacing and a trimmed down first act, this was nonetheless an engaging effort despite those issues. The cast is also great. It feels entirely authentic to the time and place that it is set in. The cinematography is on point, the score is well done, the character interactions are well executed, there is some effective tension, and the ending is really rather solid. So, especially with it being a little bit open ended in terms of what may or may not have happened. So, yeah, on the whole, a solid 4 out of 5. Not going to say it was fully enjoyable because, like I said, the pacing could definitely have been better. I did find that first 20 or so minutes to be a little bit lackluster in particular, but when it gets to the whole part of the Agamemnon lying to his wife and trying to deceive her, and the tension that's building between his family and the soldiers that are waiting on the shore, it does become far more engaging once that all kicks in. So yeah, we have the discs there. We also have reversible sleeve artwork. So that's the one I showed you, and that's on the reverse. So not massively different, but it's different enough. And then we have a booklet as well. So that's Irene Papas. I think this is the first Greek film I've seen from her. But yeah, inside the booklet we get cast and crew. Then we get Michael Kaianasis' Iphigenia, aesthetic and moral complexities in a flawed masterpiece by Vrasades Karalas from 2025. And then we get transfer notes and credits as well as shots from the film. So to my surprise, this is an MGM release. But yeah, Iphigenia was delivered to Radiance as a high definition digital file by Park Circus, and the film is presented in the original 1:6:1 aspect ratio with original mono audio. And then we have extras on the disc as well. So, oh yeah, we also have that on the reverse, which is one of the headgears one of the characters wear. So yeah, we've got a new interview with Greek film expert Dimitris Kalula on Michael Kakayanis' film. That's from 2026 and it clocks in at 25 minutes long. And then we've got an archival interview with the director himself and actress Irene Papas. That's from 1977 and that clocks in at 6 minutes long. So that'll have been right around the time of this film getting released. Archival footage of a press conference at the 1977 Cannes Film Festival. So yeah, obviously from 1977, and that clocks in at 11 minutes long. And there's newly improved English subtitle translation, and the new artwork was commissioned by Time Tomorrow as well. So yeah, it's overall a solid effort. I'm really not overly familiar with much more older Greek films. I've seen several newer ones due to oh, what's his name? Guy that did The Lobster and such. But in terms of older films, the only other one outside of this one has been The Ogre of Athens, which was also released by Radiance Films. So yeah, not overly familiar with classic Greek films, but yeah, for what I've seen so far, most have been enjoyable. So here's hoping that Radiance release some more of these kind of films, because yeah, they seemingly haven't had a release before in the past, and yeah, hopefully they gain more exposure now being more widely available on Blu-ray. So yeah, but nonetheless, thank you for watching. If you have seen Iphigenia before, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.